Where in the flying nickel is everybody? Why? Y'all got 2 seconds to get up in here. I'm cutting this whole off and making it a pre-recorded. And I can make a pre-recorded real quick and then just premiere it at 7:15. Okay? Nah, I'm just kidding. Happy Monday to y'all. Happy Monday. Or should I say, it's Monday and I'm ready to get these medicine horse girls. Some of them are hags. Tonight, oh, it's all right. Well, I see 33 people up in here, but only 4 people said something. I mean, what? Y'all bitches sleep? Y'all sucking dick? Y'all rolling up a joint? You're making a drink? You're cooking? Then? Like, what's tea? I'm working. So you don't know how to multitask? Y'all don't know how to multitask. Y'all couldn't be no nurses. Child. Driving. Okay, you got an excuse. You got a real one. Okay, keep your eyes and hands on the wheel. Keep your eyes on the road and your hands on the wheel. Okay, if you driving, that's different. Child, I know about the pharmacy stuff. I mean, I ain't never worked it, but I got homegirls and homeboys that are pharmacists. So listen. But the rest of y'all ain't got no excuse. Okay, what you call it driving, and Miss Pharmacy Lady is working. That's fine. But the rest of y'all ain't got no excuse. Setting up in here being quiet. Oh, Kimberly just made her dinner. Period. Okay, it's almost 6:30. So you just finished dinner? Did your husband get to complaining yet? Like, where is dinner? It's going on 6:30. You know that man got to go to bed early or wake up at 3:30 in the morning. It reminds me of the time where I used to cook breakfast for LaFon's dirty, black ashy, skid marked, skillet, pan face ass. I'm mad at him right now. But it reminded me of the time where I used to make breakfast for him and whatever. But this was back during college days. I was young and simple. So I ain't doing that shit now. That was back when I was in college and I ain't had no job and he did. That was I was working on my degree. Do you understand? So that was then. Say now. But I was, friend. I ain't ashamed to tell you I was young and simple back then. Cooking for a nigga that won't shit. I was young and simple back, just dumb. I can admit that now. And see, Don, you was okay, you was fine until you said salmon. Girl, you know I'm allergic. The only salmon I do is the color I put on my body. Okay. Other than that, I ain't got nothing for no damn salmon. Talk about some damn salmon. Child, don't y'all bring me no seafood. Girl, I cuss you out. Just bring me no seafood. Mimi tell me all the time she feel sorry for me because I can't eat fish and crab and shrimp and clams and scallops, seafood boils and shit. She say she feels sorry for me. Girl, don't feel bad for me. You eat too much of that shit's gonna fuck you up. Much like how I did my homegirl. My homegirl ate a whole bunch of crabs. Bitch ended up in the hospital not too much longer with iodine poisoning. That's what she get. Eating that bullshit. Anyway, 10. Plus, I'm gay. I don't do no seafood. Anyhow, I'm just joking. I'm just joking before the women get all up in the tizzy and in their bag, girl. I'm just joking. Anyhow, um, where my Christmas gift? Where your Christmas gift? You got it. Your daughter, you got it. It's always asking you for money and calling you daddy. Talk about something where your gift. You got your gift. It asks you for $10 every day and it calls you daddy. Merry Christmas. The sign of get you nothing. That's the gift that keeps on giving. Do you understand? Now I got you, baby. I'ma always get you something. You get on my nerves, though. Anyhow, I know my phone died. I don't need y'all to remind me. And girl, she was about dead. The bitch was on 4%. I'm surprised they cut off yet. Anyway, and I ain't put it on a charger last night. I woke up, it was at 67%. It's just, that's one thing. These batteries ain't no joke. They ain't no joke. Anyhow, these medical wives. This is season 12, episode 2. Breakup and makeups. Um, Now somebody came under my comments and said, "Oh my God, T, the medical host was so good last night." And I said, "Word, but don't tell me about it because I ain't watched it yet. I'm gonna watch it on Peacock." Girl, I watched it, and to be honest, the best part was seeing Toya spray heavily. Excuse me, Elaine's old tad ass. That was the best part. Other than that, but hey Auntie, how you doing, baby? See, I'm convinced everyone who gets on your nerves, you really love them. Child, if you say so, honey. Glad you feel that way. Y'all get on my nerves and I lay y'all down. So, okay, I guess I can agree with that much. I got a gray hair right here I didn't have till all of y'all came in 2019. I ain't had this gray hair in 2019. Then all of y'all bitches came along Now I got gray hair here. I got a gray hair around here. I would have some up here if I had damn hair. Anyhow, Eugene come home because that man got to work for that $3 million house. And he he wanting to knock boots with Toya. And you know something, Eugene? Now I can envision you and Toya having sex. But when you was fat, Eugene, ew. But now that you coming home and you saying, you know what, I want some noogie, it don't turn my stomach no more. See what losing weight do? See what losing weight do? Because beforehand, okay, ew, the blasphemy of it all. Kill the visual. I pray. But now when you came home and you said that it was, I guess, I mean, you've been gone. I suppose I let it live. Anyhow, so Toya tells him what happened down to the event and whatnot, and about Elaine not showing up there and cool. So then that was the perfect segue because that was the perfect segue to Elaine, old tad ass, and she talking to about running for office. I can tell you right now, Elaine, if I was a resident there, I wouldn't vote for you for the main reason that you still calling this man dad. I'm just gonna be honest. Like you must got some daddy issues of your damn own, and it's sad in your 50s, for real, for real. But I wouldn't vote for you just off of that. Like every other word that came out your mouth was daddy, 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 daddy. And I was just like, yeah, I wouldn't vote for you. Just off of that right there, I wouldn't vote for you. I wouldn't, because you obviously don't speak to me because I ain't dead. Don't want to be either. So that alone, I wouldn't even waste my time looking at your name on the fucking ballot. I put a FU in the damn bubble. Literally, FU. That's what I put in your damn bubble if it were up to me. But I guess, girl, I mean, maybe there'd be some people that'll vote for you. I mean, you are on the show, you know. But then again, you the messiest hoe on your damn show. But then again, what politician ain't messy? I mean, I don't know. Do y'all think Elaine? Do y'all think Elaine will if Elaine, well, not if, because she's doing it. Do y'all believe we can't say if. Do y'all believe if Elaine won for real, for real, for real? Do y'all think she'll make the goods? Is it a state rep she trying to be? Do y'all think she'll make a good one? Drop down in the comments and be honest. Like given the jokes and the gags and all of that, it taking the show off the tape. Do y'all believe that Elaine actually has a shot? And if y'all live in Atlanta or Georgia, period, whichever, would you vote for her? I would let her know. And I ain't gonna clown you for your answer. I genuinely want to know. All right, getting back in the character. So Elaine brings up DJ, y'all know Damon Jr. being arrested. And this motherfucker knew since. So this little nigga had this happen back in 2023. Did she say 2023 or 2022? Because I could have sworn Elaine said she did not know that happened until it resurfaced back on Twitter. But it happened way back then. She didn't know then, but that breathless nigga knew way back then and didn't tell Elaine. Now y'all know I'm rarely on Elaine's side with anything. But Damon, your breathless ass is fucked up. Because how the hell is your son, this shit gonna happen to your son, and you don't even let your wife know as soon as it happens? She has to find out from an outside source. Then y'all wondering why Elaine cussed his little fuck ass out. I ain't even mad at Elaine for cussing his ass out. I ain't even mad at Elaine for cussing his ass out. Because if this happened way back in 2022 and I'm just finding out when Twitter and shit talked about it, and y'all sat on this information all this time, and neither one of y'all saying nothing to me. That this the one time I'm only laying side. I'm not mad at I'm not mad at her for cussing this little punk ass out. I ain't. And how he packed up his clothes to leave, bitch, I'd have helped him. Obviously, you don't need to be here because you can't even tell me when you're really in trouble. I gotta find out from damn Twitter and shit. And then you too busy running around here daddying him all over the damn place. You should have went upside his damn head. But holding that shit back from you all that damn time, talking about something. Well, I knew that I could handle it, so it just was what you let my child go get locked up, get arrested, fighting cops, and all of the rest of this shit. And LaFonz don't tell me nothing for about 2-3 years. And I gotta find out on one of y'all nosy hoes found out. And then one of y'all decide to DM me and be like, oh my God, like, why you didn't tell me this happened to your son? Da, 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 da. Bitch, because I didn't know. See, that's another reason why I wouldn't vote for you. Because you give all this rah, 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 but girl, you're soft. You couldn't even get Damon together. Because I'm telling you right now, I'd have cussed his ass out. Slam out. Anywho, and rightfully so, Elaine, you cuss that little nigga out, and he don't want to be around you no more. Now you miss him. Don't miss his last. Don't miss his last, Elaine. See, Elaine, you stepping into politics, Elaine. You're stepping into politics, Elaine. Don't feel sad. You ain't got no time to feel sad. This is the time for you to stand on business. Let that little nigga go wherever he want to go. Who cares? He didn't think enough about you to let you know what was really going on with him. Who cares where that little nigga at? Let that little nigga stay there. And you know, I don't even go after you, but that's her son. I don't give a goddamn. How the hell you beat me being mad when you the one that got locked up fighting cops and neither one of y'all told me a fuck ass thing? I wouldn't give a damn that that's her son. That ain't got shit to do with it. Talk about herself because that's her son. So that's even more reason for you to tell me. Obviously, you don't think enough about me because you didn't even. That's why I said I'd have cussed both of their ass out. Talk about something because that's her son. So what? Anywho, you know it was a good cussing out if he left and never came back. So and that's the one time I want to Elaine say, and let that little nigga stay where he at. He grown. He's supposed to be out the house any damn way. Elaine, you better than me. I wouldn't have gave not one fucks where the hell that little nigga at. I wouldn't, and I go to sleep just fine. Oh well, I ain't getting no call, so the little nigga's still alive. But then again, I wouldn't find out till about 3 years later. So you know, hey, see, that's the type of parent I am. See, that shit don't work on me. So Contessa and Scott go and check out this building, honey. So from what I'm guessing, they got this great big building for both of their practices, and somehow Eugene is supposed to be renting a space for the little clinic that he wants to do. But my thing to Eugene is, how you gonna have time to do that, and then you got to fly out to go and work? Like when I fly out, but you got to travel like 2 hours away to work to the point where you got to stay in a hotel and all that. So I mean, what I guess when you come back on the weekends, you're gonna deal with that. But when will you have time? I would say when will you have time to rest, but listen, you're a trauma physician. You're an ER physician. Like, what am I saying? Anyway, um, but shout out to you, contestant Scott. I hope it work out for you. So the interior designer come around there and she tells them that she can have the inside of it done in 2 months. And Contessa is a little worried because she's saying that she's turning down a lot of patients as is and they're waiting on her. And she's gonna start losing clients and patients if she don't get the ball up and running soon. So again, I hope it work out for y'all. Toya and Simone meet at Brandy's office for some injectables because y'all know she's a nurse practitioner, but she does Botox and fillers and all that shit, all that cement and tile grout and glue and Scotch tape, okay, and Palmer's glue and paste and all that shit y'all women like to go and put all up in your face and all that stuff. That's what she does. And so they go around there to get some of that. Toya said she was getting some Botox. I don't know what Simone was getting. But anywho, Toya says that she had a dream that Quadisha and King and Kirk Andrew King, what's his name? Kirk Andrew King, right? Yeah. And it Kirk Andrew King? Yeah. That her and Kirk Andrew King moved into the same neighborhood. And she was like, oh no. And then she gets a phone call from Anna. I think she said Anna is the babysitter or the nanny or something around there at the house. Anna called her and told her that Bailey. The lady called Toya while she was away and told her the housekeeper. Uh, it's not funny, y'all. It's really not. Um. Why should I be ashamed of myself? I didn't even say anything. I didn't even say anything. Why should I be ashamed of myself? I didn't say that one. I didn't say nothing. I'm just telling y'all the story the way Toya told it. Toya said before she left the house, she let Bailey's out or whatever. And she said that, the housekeeper and whatnot, normally when Bailey's is ready to come back into the house, he'll let it be known that he want to come back to the house. And so during this time, she, whichever Bailey is, didn't come to let them know or whatever. Y'all know I did the same thing when it was the White Howard dog. And I love dog. Um, anyway, Anna said that she found it a little odd and a little strange that Bayless didn't let it be known that Bayless wanted to come into the house. And so when she went outside to go and check on Bayless, she looked down in the pool and that's where she found Polar Bayless floating. That was Toya's words. Okay? That was Toya's words. And then she got to crying about then she got to crying about Bayless and all of the rest of this stuff. And all of that coincidentally happened during that scene. Girl, she got to crying down to doctor office. Um, Simone and Brandy had to comfort her child. Um, So it was Toya's fault. I thought she was saying the housekeeper was neglectful. I mean, but is it really anybody's fault? I mean, who hasn't put their dog out and then they left to go and do something? Like, see, let's not do that. Like, let's not act like Toya the only dog person that will put their dog outside and then leave and go do something. You know, because you do it all the time and ain't nothing ever happens. So you don't be like, oh, well, let me make, now don't get me wrong. Like, if you going out or something like that, then yeah, I'm more than sure you'll put your dog in the house. But if you like going somewhere for like a few minutes or so and then you coming back, like I mean, I ain't gonna necessarily say it's Toya fault. I ain't gonna put it on Anna. I think she said the lady name is. I mean, I don't know. Anything could have happened. I don't know. But I ain't pointing fingers. I ain't gonna say it's Toya fault. Okay, she already hurt enough. She done had a fucking film for this four-legged mongrel. And we're gonna get to that in a second. Actually, we finna get to that now. Toya, and I wrote it like this. Toya ass has a film for that damn dog. Toya, I'm telling you right now. If I was one of them, I would have told you. My condolences, but bitch, I'm not coming to no fume for no four-legged creature. I barely want to go to fumes for two-legged creatures. If you think I'm finna get out my bed on my day off to come around there to the damn funeral for your dog, Toya, my condolences. I send you a card. But my thing is, why didn't Bayless bark? Like that could have been the universal signal to go out there and get her because she's ready to come in. So why didn't Bailey bark? Bailey's didn't bark, Anna? Probably didn't. The polar dog didn't want to get water in their lungs. Then you came out there and saw it floating. Back up, stiff as a board, arms and legs like this here. And then y'all bringing y'all dogs to the shit. Simone brought her dog to the thing. I think somebody else brought their dog to Le Fume. Like anything. I'm sorry. I was with Eugene because Eugene said, I'm glad y'all didn't find it ridiculous coming to a funeral for a dog. Mm. Says the nigga who said, "Don't you think it's a little over the top to have a funeral for a dog?" It says you, but listen, don't get hot with me because Eugene said it first. The first thing out Eugene's mouth was, "Don't you think it's a little over the top to have a funeral for a dog?" And so I don't want y'all better not tell me. I don't want to hear nothing from y'all. I don't want to hear nothing from y'all. Eugene started. So don't come to me because I laughed. I don't want to hear nothing back. Eugene started. Moving on before I get to laughing again. And then the people with pets gonna feel away. Um, but y'all know, rest in peace to Bailey's. Bailey's, you was an old hoe. The shit said 2007 to 2025. Girl, you old. Girl, maybe that's what happened. Maybe because you older, you probably did get tired. You got winded. And you just couldn't fight no more. But I'm still not gonna put that on Toya. I'm not gonna blame that on Toya. And y'all shouldn't blame that on Toya either with y'all messy asses. Y'all want to judge me for laughing, but y'all run around here placing blame on Toya. I don't place blame on nobody. It was something that just happened. It was an unfortunate accident. Nobody fault, nobody to blame. Hence, you have no kids and can never speak from a parent's point of view. I didn't speak from no parent's point of view. I spoke about the damn dog. I didn't speak about no parent's point of view. I spoke about the damn dog. And I said what I said. Toya, don't you invite me to no damn funeral for no damn dog. I told you. I don't even like to do two-legged people funerals. I damn sure ain't coming to that. They talking about heavenly. What about heavenly? That dog was tired of moving house to house. That's a good one. That's a good one. Probably was. Okay. Probably what. Now this is about to be an excuse for Toya to move. Watch y'all. Next season they gonna move. And what her excuse is gonna be, because that's what Bailey died. And she don't want to be there no more. Toya did say that. See what I'm saying? Anyway, moving on, because I told y'all the people with pets are gonna get sensitive. And I love dogs. I can't stand cats, but I love dogs. Anyway, let's move on. So Dr. Jackie hosts some sexy dance event. Jackie was being messy. She was masking it under mess because that's how all that ish got started. But I appreciated all the ladies for coming, including Elaine, old tired ass. She showed up. And all the ladies came, which is good. Quadisha came in there with her ass all that. The only reason why I'm letting it slide, Quadisha, is because one, you got body, two, you got ass, three, you look good, bitch. And so I'm gonna go on. I ain't no hater, but girl, save it for King, please. Kirk Andrew King, should I say? And Angel Love came, giving a lesser quad, but quad-esque nonetheless. But again, shout out to you, Angel. You look good too. Um, hey Britt, how you doing, baby? Um, so while that's going on, the husbands meet up. We're gonna get to that later. So after the dance, Dr. Jackie plays a question game, and during the question game, Jackie says to Simone, uh, uh, tells her basically she wouldn't have gone to Quadisha's party no matter how the invite came. And Simone says that's false. But if you invite me on the day of, you really don't want me there. And I do agree with that. I do agree with that. You go through the trouble of inviting everybody else weeks before the party, and then you want to hand me a what I want to call it, uh, 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 um, a sympathy invite almost. You know what I mean? And so it's like I feel where Simone was coming from in that moment. It's like, nah. Like, why would you invite me on the day of to a party when I get there? Everybody else got invited weeks prior. They had time to plan their outfit, know what they wanted to wear, this, that thing, and the other, and I just slipped your mind. Like, nah, fuck all that. So I did agree with Simone when it came to that. So Quadisha says she invited her and she made light of the situation. I mean, it, like I feel my thing is I feel like that you wanted to get an invite to look like the bigger person. You know what I mean? So I understood where Toya was coming from when she was like, girl, that was fake as the fuck. I mean, it was because that was just your way of wanting to try to seem as if you the bigger person, you're the more mature one. You know, she the one that's crazy, but I'm gonna be the bigger person. Like I understood where Toya was coming from when she came with her synopsis of that shit too. And then Simone get upset. They both start yelling. Then Quadisha get the crying. Then Simone get the crying. Then they make up. I'm sick of y'all too. And I'm gonna be honest. I'm sick of y'all too. And I agree with the newbies when they got in their confessionals and was like, girl, this is a soap opera. It is. Like at this point, it is. Y'all been doing this for the past couple seasons. You get up here, you fuss, you fight, you argue over nothing, and then the next season, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry too. You, my sister, I love you. You're making it like I'm over it. I'm over the both of y'all. I am. I'm so over the both of y'all because y'all be dragging shit out. Like y'all be dragging shit out. Like y'all could have did that shit last episode. The olive branch could have been then. You told her happy birthday. And then y'all could have had all of that conversation then. Like, I'm over it. I'm over it. I don't want to hear no more from the both of y'all the rest of this season. I don't want to hear shit from neither one of y'all the rest of this season. I don't. So while the men, because I think it was Cecil, or was it Scott? No, I think it was Scott. I think Scott had invited the husbands and Kirk Andrew King. Because y'all know every time the wives go do and the girlfriend go do something, the husbands and the boyfriend, they gotta have some camera time too. So in the middle of them talking and whatnot, Curtis brings up what Toya said down to her Watch What Happens Live interview. And Eugene says that Eugene says that, he doesn't have anything to say to Toya because in his mind, Toya didn't tell no damn lie. And then not only did he drop his nuts in Curtis's mouth, he then moves the conversation forward to Dr. Elaine old tired ass running for state rep. Yeah, that's how you handle that, Eugene. That's how you handle that because you're right. We could say whatever we want about Toya and Toya being messy and all of that shit. But Toya didn't tell no lies when it came down to handsy ass Curtis that was supposed to love Jackie, but he doesn't. Nigga, you did pour Toya down in your lap. You was holding Elaine by the small of her, holding her all by her side and shit like that. The way that you was holding Elaine, that's how you should have been holding your wife. That's appropriate for your wife, not your man's wife. And then you're pulling Toya in your lap, another man's wife in your lap, who's also your damn friend. So I do agree with what Eugene said. Eugene said, "Bitch, get the fuck out of here. My wife ain't said nothing wrong. My wife ain't told no lies. So I don't have anything to get at her about, and I ain't got nothing to get at her on. But what we can talk about is Dr. Elaine wanted to run for state rep." I said, "Come on, Eugene." Eugene said, bitch, move it along. Move it along. Go play with your mammy. You not finna play with me. Like Eugene, you did your big one on that one. I was for that. Because Toya did an interview on Watch What Happens Live, and that picture of Curtis holding Elaine by her side comes up. And then Toya brought up, well, Elaine ain't the only person that he was handsy with on this show. And she hopes that, he learned from that and this, that thing, and the other. That's why Curtis brought that shit up to Eugene. This, so well, listen, get mad at BA because BA the one that asked Toya the question on Watch What Happens Live. Don't get mad with Toya. Toya was asked the question by BA. So if Curtis want to be mad at anybody, take your frustrations to BA because BA's the one who asked her the question. Don't get hot with Toya because she told the truth. So Elaine brings up how she heard from somebody, Toya, that they had a lot of things to say about her running for state rep. So Toya stands by what she said, and how the state rep would never be her, and she's not voting for her. So then Elaine tells her to keep her kids' names out her mouths. And then Toya says, how can we leave your family name out of our mouths when you dog all of our families? And that was basically the end of the episode. Now, again, I agree with Toya. I agree with Toya. Why should we? Why should we? All of the shit that you got up there on your YouTube platform is said about their family business, what they have going on. Like you use your platform to trash them. So it's like the nerve of you now wanting all of this respect and all of this loyalty. Loyalty for what? It's already out. It was found out all over Twitter. It was already out. So I'm sorry. I agree with Toya. No, I'm finna rub this shit all in your face. I'ma do to you what you do to us. And I agree with that. If this was one of their children, Elaine would have, in a roundabout way, brought that shit up on her YouTube channel, or she would have brought that shit up in an interview, being funny. So I'm not pissed about that. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. Like nothing for you, Elaine, is off limits because you don't give nobody else that same shit. You don't. I don't because when Quad called Elaine, no, when Quad called Eugenia, it was an issue. What you mean? Heavenly Point is she doesn't talk about their children. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? You talk about my family, bitch, yours ain't off limits. You ain't got no little chair around there. All of your chair overgrown and rusty at this point. Over 21. So who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? You don't have the right to talk about my family, but then want to sit up and try to tell me what part of yours can I talk about. You come for my family, bitch. I'm coming for any and everything you pushed out your coochie. Don't talk about mine. Don't bring up mine. I won't bring up yours. You open the door for it. Family and family is husband and Sharon included. Nah, I ain't giving Heavenly that. Absolutely not. That was cute though. But Yeah. Your family about to be in a lot of people mouths, Elaine. And I also agree with Contessa. Girl, if you can't handle a heckle from Toya, you in the wrong profession. Because the people that you running against gonna drudge up all of this shit, Elaine. All of it. Even when it comes down to them hoes that Dr. D allegedly has. So if you can't take it from Toya, you might want to get your ass on. You might want to get your ass on somewhere. Because them folk not finna play with you. And you on reality TV, they gonna dig up every single. Okay. I mean, she is a hypocrite because how's she mad when someone talks about her husband and she on Watch What Happens Live talking about Curtis, who was supposed to love Jack? Exactly. And not only that, Jackie's supposed to be your friend. So again, you want people to have all of this loyalty to you that you never show to them. I ain't mad at Toya. I ain't mad at Toya at all. And Toya didn't talk about your child. Toya didn't talk about your child. Toya brought up what she saw on Twitter that everybody else saw. This is so don't make it all about Toya. Toya only bringing up what everybody else saw. Everybody else in the group saw it too. Why you do Dr. Daly like that? Cause he get on my goddamn nerves. I can't stand that bitch. Can't stand that bitch. Why does she keep calling him that? I don't know. And that's exactly why I said if I lived there, I would that one thing alone wouldn't make me vote for her. Girl, you too submissive. No, you can't run shit for me. You way too submissive. No way. No way. That alone would not make me want to vote for her. It's 2025. Who calling they man daddy? Bitch, me when he hitting it right. See, it's the time and the place for it. It's the time and the place for it. For the bedroom, hell yeah, what you mean? Bitches who getting fucked by they man, that's who doing it in 2025. However, we not just walk around the house casually, constantly calling this nigga daddy. That's what I mean. Okay? That's what I mean. We not waking up, good morning, daddy. You want coffee, daddy? You want breakfast, daddy? Let me get your suitcase. See, we not doing shit like that. Now, when we in the bedroom and you got it moist real good, fine. Yeah, if you were to slip out, time and a place. I'm not having a conversation with LaFonz calling him daddy the whole time. Absolutely not. Hell, most of the times we fussing and arguing and cussing each other out. So it ain't no time for that. Shit. Now that's our love language. That's how we show our love for one another. Okay, your daddy gonna cuss your ass out if you call your husband dad. Yeah, you was raised, your daddy was raised right. He was. You right. He'll cuss your ass out. And then if your husband say something to him, he gonna fuck his ass up. Bitch, shut your goddamn mouth. When I'm talking to my daughter, you gonna shut the fuck up. That's what your daddy gonna tell her. So your daddy was raised right. The husband is the head of the household like the father. I'm gonna tell you something right now, friend. I'm gonna tell you something right now. A real daddy don't give a fuck about none of that shit. It's only one of him. Get your life somewhere. You couldn't have did it around my daddy. You couldn't have did it around my daddy. That's your ass. Grown, adult, churn and all. Okay, and the husband is the head of the household, not your dad. All right, you need to go and listen to some Kelly Price. You're not my daddy, you're my man. And I think it's time you understand. Okay, go and listen to some Kelly Price, child. That's my shit too, friend. That was my shit too, friend. I always had that on repeat. I ain't even gonna hold you. I bought that album just for that song. No shade. Beyonce said, I want my husband to be like my daddy. That's because her daddy won't shit. Don't listen to Beyonce. Just because Beyonce said it, don't make it right. Okay? Just cause, just because Beyonce said it does not make it right. Talk about something Beyonce said. And Beyonce in a bunch of hot water anyhow. Because y'all know the Brandy fans mad with her. The Brandy fans mad with her because they felt like Bra- Brandy fans felt like Beyonce was supposed to hunt her ass down, to speak to her, hug her neck, and take a picture. Because Brandy and Monica, not Brandy, Beyonce and Monica shared the moment. But from what I heard, Monica was already in the hallway when Beyonce was coming in the hallway. And that's when they had their interaction. I heard that when that was going on, Brandy, Brandy was still in her dressing room. I guess she was changing or getting ready or doing something. So she missed it. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand the people that was like, because they said that was the sixth show that she went to, allegedly. They were saying that was the sixth show that she went to. And so it's kind of like you've been missing her all six. I mean, I get it, but you're Brandy. Like, I mean, that's just the way I feel like the fans should take it. Like, who cares? She's Brandy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and Brandy didn't even say nothing. It was Ray J. Brandy didn't even say nothing. It was Ray J. Ray J stirred up all this commotion as usual. Ray J put his sister in a bunch of shit. I heard because I heard a lot of people disrespected the hell out of Brandy. And what I heard a lot of people that been disrespecting the hell out of Brandy, all because of her brother. Brand, get mad with your brother. Yeah, I heard that too. That Beyonce was only there to support Kelly, and I could believe that. I could believe that. I could believe that. But Brand getting disrespected by America and the Beehive, so you may as well say America, because it's something her brother got up here and said. You said Brandy used to mess with Jay. My God. Ray J needs to be in 5150. Yeah, Ray J got out on a 50K bond, child. Now Brandy was riding that horse. My God, y'all think Jigga Man got a horse? Mm-hmm. I don't know. He might. He got big lips. B don't mess with any ladies from Jay's past. Child. It's a mess. But yeah, that was a good way to close this out, child. Just to let y'all know I heard. I heard. But all this is Ray J's fault. All of it. Ray J was just should have sat down and shut the fuck up. He stirred up all of this commotion. Then what about Rihanna? Ooh, that's a good question. And y'all know Jay-Z got rid of J. Cole ass because he was liking on Rihanna. And that's why he dropped him. Allegedly. Allegedly. So ain't none of my business. Talk about something. What about Rihanna? What about J. Cole? Because that's why he dropped him from his label. Rihanna ass. Yeah. Um, if y'all didn't know. So yeah, that was all about Riri too. So I don't know. Anyway, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. This my hour. I will see y'all tonight at 8:30 over on Yakrati's channel for the Whether You Like It or Not panel. Scotty not gonna be there. He's traveling back home. And I think Busy said he ain't gonna be able to make it tonight either. So it's just gonna be the rest of us. So make sure that y'all are there. And yeah, that's all I got. I ain't got no more. Make sure to hype up this live as soon as it ends too, you guys. Do that favor for me. Thank you. I'm gone. Bye.